Everybody likes, of course, the filet mignon, and everybody likes the T-bone steaks and more expensive cuts of meat. But people are beginning to discover that there are more reasonably priced, excellent other varieties of meat. So today we're going to do flat iron steak. I removed the flat iron steak from the refrigerator about 10-15 minutes ago to allow it to temper. This helps when you're grilling so that it cooks evenly. This way you don't have cold spots, which means uneven cooking. For seasoning, keep in mind when you're seasoning to keep it simple. You're paying a good amount of money for a good piece of meat, and you want that flavor to be the star of your dish. You don't want it to taste like solid seasonings that you put on it, because that's not what you're paying for. So my seasoning mix is, I like to do very simple mix of fresh ground black pepper, caraway seeds, and my favorite salt for grilling is smoked sea salt. It just reinforces that grilled flavor. You can also use just sea salt. And then I have balsamic essence vinaigrette. Balsamic essence is balsamic vinegar that's been reduced down by about 30%. Why I do that is because A, balsamic vinegar is a natural flavor enhancer, and then 2, it brings out the flavor of the steak without it being too overpowering. And then lastly, I'm going to make a paste with roasted garlic, and as you can see, I've already roasted this. And then I'm going to press that out and make that into a paste with my fresh herbs, once again from my herb garden. And today I'm just using a mixture of rosemary, basil, and thyme, because those are my favorites. But once again, use what you like and what maybe you grow. So once we get the seasonings on and get it marinated, I'm going to let the marinade sit for just about maybe 10-15 minutes, not a long time. You want to put it on a grill that is hot but not flaming. So you want to wait until your grill is nice and hot, the coals are gray, and then it can cook evenly without having an outside char. It'll have your grill marks, and it'll cook evenly. Also, when you're grilling, try to use tongs. Don't use forks or anything that's going to puncture the meat. Even if you want to try to take a temperature on the meat, try not to puncture it. What happens is when it's cooking, the meat juices are circulating through the meat. So the more you puncture it in the cooking process, the more those juices are draining out, the more dry your meat is going to be. Same thing when you're pulling it off. Still try not to puncture it. When you pull it off, try to let the meat rest at least 10 minutes. Once it's rested, slice it up, serve it. I'm going to serve it today with a beautiful chopped salad. But that's it. Beautiful, simple, awesome recipe for your flat iron steak.